Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your past, present, and future tarot reading for May 2021. I'm so sorry that I'm getting this out a little bit late for you guys. I've just had so much going on. So here we are, better late than never. All right, Spirit, show us Aquarius. What is happening for Aquarius for May? Okay, Aquarius. Oh, nice. So ending of April, coming into the first part of May, there's a season change happening in your life. And this energy is perfectly paired with what we have going on later in the month, where we have the Sagittarius full moon lunar eclipse on the 26th, and we have Mercury going retrograde in Gemini on the 29th. So these energies are impacting Aquarius, and there's going to be a big change coming for you guys. The scenery is changing, and this could just be like your perception is getting better about something, your emotions are healed about something, you're starting a new job, you've made a new connection. We're going to pull a lot more cards. It's just with this, there is something that has happened that creates a change in your personal life. Okay, so we have the Crow with heavy emotions, and this goes for mid-May. And this season change, I feel, is really helping you overcome some heavy emotions. So something that's been kind of haunting you for a while, Aquarius, you're finally coming out of that. And now we have going into June, end of May, into June, we have this memories. It's time to make some new memories, Aquarius. Now that we have all these cards out, you are finally going to be able to leave something very heavy, very painful behind you. May is the month of this beautiful transition for you guys, and I just kind of felt led to pull the very next card and look at, we have angel guidance. So there is an angel that is helping you, that's working with you to move through these emotions. And now, because this is a general read, these emotions are different for each of you. What caused the pain in your heart is different for each of you. And this feels pretty specific. So if you are not an Aquarius that's been in the struggle emotionally about something that's happened in your past, this reading may not resonate for you. Maybe check your rising or your moon sign, because what I see, Aquarius, is something really hurt you. And you've been carrying this for a while, and it's been preventing some sort of energy flow in your life, whether it's abundance, it's connections, it's happiness. Okay, it's like you feel very blocked. And there's this angel that's been with you, that's been trying to give you signs that you're not alone, and that you're going to come out of this pain, out of this heaviness, out of this hard time, really tough circumstances for some of you, and it's going to become a memory. Like things, it's like it's fading away, like as the season changes, right? It's fading away, and new is coming in for you. So let's pull some tarot and go deeper. Look at that. You've got the Empress. You're going to come into a very nice change of scenery, of energy as the month of May progresses. And that eclipse, that's bringing some truth. But I also feel for Aquarius, it's more than that. It's like what you've been blocked from, beyond truth. It's like that restriction is finally leaving your life. And that Mercury retrograde that's more specific for the month of June, I feel that's when a lot of truth comes to you. This healing, this releasing is something that is happening in May. And then I feel like the full completion of it happens in the first half of June, because we do have a Gemini new moon solar eclipse happening in the first part of June while we have Mercury retrograde, and it's really changing the like energy, the vibes of your space, of your experience, of your reality, and putting you into this, the Empress. And the Empress energy is healing, it's nurturing, it brings abundance, it brings comfort. And you've been waiting for this, you've been wanting this to happen with the Three of Wands that cross this Empress. At the base, we have the Strength card. You've had to be very strong, but with this card, no, Aquarius, everything that you've gone through that's been heavy, that's been hard, that's been challenging, all that pain is now going to transform into strength and ambition and courage, personal empowerment. All right, so it's not all for nothing. You're actually going to continue to gain from this spiritually, emotionally, and mentally as we move through May into June. In the past, we have the Seven of Cups. So you felt very ungrounded, very unsure, not feeling as though you have a whole lot of options, really being caught up in your head in what's happened, what was said to you, what was done in the near future. Look at that nice shifting of energy with the Page of Cups. So that's the healing. Some of you, this may actually be with a specific person you might be healing. All right. You feel very guarded, very protective of your energy, very defensive, untrusting right now, which is to be expected and totally understandable based on how this opened. And look at the energy around you is reaching out to you, is giving to you, is trying to make balance with you. So yeah, I do feel for some Aquariuses, this is a reading where you're going to actually have a healing with somebody, like somebody reaching out to you, wanting to make things right, wanting to apologize, caring about how you're doing, how you're feeling, what's happened. Okay. That's an energy. This also, as just coming from the general, is Aquarius, the energy around you through May is giving. It is intended to have things happen in your favor. And some of you, there may be a new person coming into your reality, friend, family member, romantic partner, just depending on your family members. Sorry, that's for who you could be healing with. There could be a new person coming in, friend or romance, because we do have this Page of Cups. I do feel a sense of a like healing, mending, apology, big time with that combo of cards right there. But because this is general, it could absolutely indicate that there is a lovely new connection. And those of you where this is a new person coming into your world, they're sincere, they're true, they're very fair, very balanced. Your hopes and fears, you want stability. You want happiness. You want to be over this. You want to move forward. You're tired of this. It's like, I don't want any more like big surprises. I just would rather be alone than have to deal with like these shocking energies and behaviors of others. All right, nice. Look at the outcome is the Queen of Pentacles, and her energy is very similar to the Empress for me. So Aquarius, whatever you feel that you have been lacking that has caused heavy, heavy emotions in your heart space, that's what's changing in April. There's an angel that's been with you the whole time through. Maybe even coming through like a animal spirit, like a certain animal keeps making itself known in your reality, even an insect, that would be a sign of the angel. Feathers, finding feathers on your path, that's the sign of an angel. Finding loose coins, that's the sign of the angels. And you feel it. Sometimes you are upset and you feel this wave of energy wash over you. That's your angel, Aquarius, being there with you, trying to comfort you and soothe you, bringing attention to the fact of like what happened here or what was said to you or done to you. It really like imprinted on your subconscious mind. It almost feels like a trauma to me. And for some of you, it doesn't have to be like it ran that deep, but it shook you that deep. And you've been really stuck in your head about it, like trying to understand it, analyze it, make sense of things. and what's my next move, and you've just felt very stuck in that energy. And if this is where you've been waiting for somebody to own up to their bad behavior, friend, family member, romance, you've been waiting for a minute here. But May, it's that shifting energy with those eclipses and Mercury going retrograde. It changes people, it affects people, and any sort of like unresolved energies within us, there's a desire for completion. And I see that in somebody who has really hurt you, is this separation between the two of you, and they're going to be very inspired in the month of May, especially towards the end of May, to make things right with you, to make amends with you, to apologize to you, to take accountability for their behavior. And it's because of that Mercury retrograde and that Sagittarius full moon eclipse. It's like their consciousness is expanding with that message of strength I got for you, how what you've been through will transform into strength and wisdom and ambition and a whole slew of different other energies. That's happening for this person as well. There's a awakening happening inside of them, and there are things that are shifting and changing inside of them. And that's why you'll finally be able to have a conversation, because they're in a different place as well. It's not the same old story with them anymore, and that may have been the case for a very long time. It's like they've grown up, they've matured. Those of you where this is going to be a new person coming in, that really helps shift this energy where, you know, it feels like the whole season of your life has changed. This is a very sweet person. This is a very honest person. They like fairness. This is a lover, not a fighter. They're somebody who would try to mediate. They're not somebody who ever takes sides and gossips, even if they feel like somebody's wrong. This is not a person who is going to point out all that negativity. Like, they're always looking for the positive and trying to keep peace. There's a lot of like harmonious flow around them. Their energy in general, they're grown, but it's like they're very in tune with their inner child. There's a lot of magic around this person, and connecting with them is part of this healing journey for those of you where this new person is coming in. Like, just their energy, the way they see life, what they've been through in life, and how they've overcome it. Very inspiring to you, Aquarius. But with the outcome here, the Queen of Pentacles, as an overall message, there's much more stability where you feel stable inside yourself, in your life, in your job, in your circumstances, in your relationships as you end May and move into June. But also this like angel that's been with you, you're going to start seeing much more evidence of that. And through that, the signs and synchronicities to come, it's going to like lead you back to past memories of things that have been happening and going on prior to May, and you're going to remember certain things that were repetitive, certain numbers, certain phrases that you kept hearing, birds, insects. Like, there's something that was very repetitive in your past, and you noticed it at the time, but it didn't like, it's like you noticed it and then all of this happened, and it's like, oh, was all that beauty and all those signs like trying to tell me that disaster was about to unfold? And your angel is coming in and saying, no, I showed you that because I wanted you to know that everything was going to be okay, and you're going to move through this. And May is the month where it all changes for you. And so those signs that you were seeing a lot, like in the past, like a month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, they're going to start coming in very, very strong again in May. And it's not as a panic of, oh my gosh, is something bad about to happen? Or is this a warning sign because of what you went through in the past? This is your angel saying, no, everything is okay. These are your signs that the promises made to you in the past that everything was going to be okay. Getting those signs in the month of May, because now everything is finally shaking out. You're finally able to release some heavy emotions, all that energy transforming into strength, into wisdom, into determination, Some of you receiving apologies, some of you receiving a new connection in your life. This is just a general read, so there's endless things that could represent new energy, right? But Aquarius, there is new energy coming to you in May, which changes the season of the landscape of your life, of your reality. And it starts out as a page, and by the end of May, we have it showing as the Queen of Pentacles. So this is a new energy coming in, and it has the potential to really expand and grow and develop into much more as you end May and go into the month of June. So let's pull some more cards. Yes, you're going to get through this. We got persevere, the new energy coming in, because look at what defines that autumn energy just for you. So here it is, this offering to Aquarius coming in the month of May that carries you into June, into July, and it grows, and you've had to be strong, and you have felt like you're trekking through the desert, especially carrying these emotions around and not feeling as though you can escape them, or not feeling as though there's any real solution for you, for your situation, for your circumstances, for what you're going through right now. But Aquarius, May is the game changer month. There's been an angel with you the whole time through, trying to show you, trying to tell you, and finally you have arrived. The new energy comes in, and that could be a relationship, an apology, a new job, moving to a new place, new ideas, new interests. Once heavy emotions lift, you, like when you're in the process, like, you know, you're hurting, you know, life feels different. But if you've been in that for a long time, when you finally come out of it, that's when you have that realization of how hard it truly was and how amazing you truly are for getting through that. And you've earned it. Like, you've earned your stripes here, Aquarius. You've earned your stripes with the tiger. You see that? And now you are evolving and transforming that pain into wisdom, into strength, into determination. And life is feeling much better. You're finally starting to feel blessed, feel like a part of life again, and setting the heavy stuff aside. And it's a thing of the past. Like, that's another message here. It's like, it's a thing of the past. You don't have to worry that this is just going to happen all over again, or what's the point in getting happy because something else could happen. Spirit is saying you're moving into a period of prosperity with that Empress, and the bottom isn't going to fall out from beneath you as you have experienced here, and you'll be able to let your guard down. All right, let's pull a couple more clarifiers. Look at you. Whether you are male or female, we have the King of Swords. This is you in your full energy, Aquarius, feeling very balanced mentally, emotionally, spiritually, feeling comfortable in the physical realm. You feeling like you're on top of your game, no longer feeling small. I'm not in control. I'm restricted. I'm never going to get over this. Nothing's going to change. Like, all of that falling away, and you feeling very empowered and strong and sure of yourself. Yes, look at you. You are setting down this Ten of Wands. All right, you're setting it down in May. Oh, Aquarius, this is such a nice read. It's general, you know, so I can only go so deep for each of you. Where is it that you've really been hurting? Where have you been carrying this Ten of Wands? Just feeling a bit hopeless, like I've got to keep pushing through even though I don't feel like I can. It's like your gas tank is on E, but you still have 20 miles to go, and you're like, I don't know. I don't know if I can. And things are going to finally shift for you. And I do feel it comes in such different ways for all of you, but this angel has been with each and every one of you, And something about these signs and synchronicities of the past now showing back up again in May might spook you a little bit just because of what happened after you saw those. But this time it's like the journey is over. It's like they were prompting you that the journey was beginning, and now the journey is coming to an end, and you're coming back out into the sun, Aquarius. So let's pull one final message. Judgment. Let go of your fear of being judged. You are good enough. It is time to release all that you have kept safely locked away in your heart. Your true essence and potential have been restricted by structure and method for long enough. There is no right or wrong way. Just be you. Look at that. Don't beat yourself up, Aquarius, for what you've been going through. Your angels have come in loud and clear, letting you know all of that is falling away. Don't be hard on yourself. Be compassionate with yourself. You've been on a journey and you've done amazing. And now life is about to change and you can lay down those 10 of Wands, Aquarius. So those are your messages. I'm sending you guys lots of love and light. Take care.